I am trying to factor this trinomial 5x squared plus 12x plus 4, but this time the leading coefficient is not equals to 1. I will still use the diamond method at all the steps follows, but we have to do one extra step for that leading coefficient. So first of all, set up the diamond method. So that will be this. And then what number goes to the top? So we have to make a note. You take the leading coefficient times the constant equals to 20. So that 20 goes to the top. This leading coefficient times that constant goes to the top. And then the coefficient of the first degree, which is 12, goes to the bottom. And then what number times what number is equals to 20? Sum equals to 12. I will say 10 times 2. Let's make a note. So the product 10 times 2, just times 2 is equals to 20. And then the sum 10 plus 2 is equals to 12. So when you review the notes, you know exactly what I did. How do we use the 10 and the 2? So according to the diamond method, I will just do, how about I do this way? So we prepare two parentheses, right? Two numbers, one for each parenthesis. Since the leading coefficient is a 5, watch this, 5. Watch me, all right? So that will be a 5x times a 5x. But when you multiply, you are going to say, hey, wait a minute, that is a 25x squared. I know, that is a 25x squared. We will going to take care of that in a minute. Let's put the 10 and the 2 in there. Plus 10 plus 2. This is definitely not done. The problem is, so when you FOIL, 5x times 5x is equals to 25x squared, but not 5x squared. What do we do? So here is what we do. I am going to write this step one more time, 5x plus 10, and then times 5x plus 2 divided by the leading coefficient 5. You know what? I'm going to make this so bold so that will catch your attention. 5. So this is a leading coefficient. So this is leading coefficient. And you have to cancel out the 5. So you must cancel out this 5. By doing what? By just factor a 5 from either one of these parentheses. Either one is fine. But most people will tend to work on the first one because the 5 and the 10, they are multiples of 5. So they will just do, they take a 5 out. So this is a x plus 2. And then the second parenthesis, no change. And then they will just do that. Can you take a 5 from the second one? Yep, that will be 5. So that will be a 5 times x plus 2 over 5. Nobody would like to work with fraction. I believe like 99% of people will just take a number from the first factor. And then we do a cancellation. These 5 cancel with that 5. After you are cancelled, that's it. That is your final answer. So that is x plus 2 times 5x plus 2. This is the factors of the given trinomial. How do I know this is right? Oh, simply check your works. So when you check your work, we take x times 5x, so that is what? That is a 5x squared, x times 2, then that is a 2x, 2 times 5x, then that is a 10x, 2 times 2 is 4, so you have 5x squared plus 12x plus 4, ta-da, check. Let's do another problem. Okay, what color should I use? How about we try a different type of pen? How about a 10y squared? So how about 10y squared minus 11y minus 6? And then we draw a diamond. What times what? 10 times negative 6. All right? So 10 times negative 6. So I'm going to make a note. So make a note. 10 times negative 6 equals to negative 60. That goes there. All right. Negative 60. And then negative 11. You need to give me two numbers. The product is negative 60. I will try 4 and negative 15. Sum is negative 11. Product is 60. So product 4 times negative 15. That is negative 60. And then the sum That is 4 plus negative 15. That is a negative 11. And then go ahead. Prepare two parentheses. The leading coefficient is 10. All right, then 10y plus 4 minus 15. 10y times 10y is 100y squared. So we cannot just leave it like that. Therefore, we must take this divided by what? Divided by 10, because the leading coefficient is 10. So 10, because this is the leading coefficient. You can do just COEFF. And then factor out 10. Well, the 4 and the 15, they are not multiples of 10, right? So the reason of preparing this example is giving you another option. You can do the following. So you can just take 2 from the first factor. So that will be a 5y plus 2. And then a 5 from the second factor. That will be a 2y minus 15. Ta-da! Divided by 10. And then here is the cancellation. 2 times 5 is 10. That is enough to get rid of the 10. And then whatever is left, that is your final answer. So that is a 5y plus 2. 5y plus 2. And then we have 2y minus 15. So 2y minus 15. This is your answer. So you have that at the beginning. You factor, then you get this. Can we check the work real quick? Of course. So let's check the work real quick. So 5y times 2y, we have 10y squared. 5y times negative 15. This is minus. 5 times 5 is 25. 1 times 5 plus 2, 75. Y. And then and then 2 times 2 is 4y. Did I make a mistake in somewhere? Plus 4 minus 15. 4 and 15, that is a negative 11. 10y, take a 2, plus 4 minus 15. 2, take a 2, factor out 2, so that will be a 10y plus 4, factor out 5, 2y. I am sure that everybody caught the mistakes already. 5, hey, 5. This is a 5 minus what? Minus 3. Minus 3. So this is a minus 3, because I was wondering, it can't be that big. Okay, mistake is fixed. So 5y plus 2, 2y minus 3, 5y times 2y, okay, not using an eraser, 5y times 2y, that is 10y squared, and then minus 15y plus 4y minus 6. Okay, then this is a 10y squared minus 11y minus 6. I'm glad that I checked my work. Okay, I'm glad that I checked my work, and then this is, there's a parenthesis. Okay, 5y plus 2, 2y minus 3, that is the final answer. Can we have a trinomial that cannot be factors? Of course. Let's try one. So the next one is 3x squared minus 15x plus 16. So that one we use a diamond method. 3 times 16 is 48. Negative 15. So that one, what are these two numbers? You can't find such number. So that means this is a prime. Prime means the trinomial cannot be factored. That's it. Cannot be factored. All right. So that is the end of this video. So make sure, when in the first couple problems, make sure you check your work. So I just checked my work, found the mistake, fixed the mistake, then everything works fine. Okay, so that in the next video, I will show you the basics of factor by groups. So we will have 4 terms, and we will do a factor by groups. All right, I will see you all in the next video.